Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Bailey here. I post digital marketing related videos from time to time. If you are interested in getting into the media industry and learning more about media buying, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. In today's video, let's take a look at the inventory waterfall in the buying process. Keep in mind that publishers' goal is to make as much revenue as possible, and you can see that clearly in this waterfall. Before we get into the waterfall itself, let's take a look at the different ways or deals that you could utilize to buy impressions, which are direct partnerships, programmatic guarantees, or also known as PG deals, private marketplace or PMPs, and lastly, open exchange. Direct partnership. As you can tell by the name, this is when you are buying impressions directly with a specific publisher without going through any DSPs. An insertion order or contract is required, detailing the fixed CPM, impression volume, total cost, cancellation policies, and more. In this case, impressions are usually tracked by an ad server with third-party served tags or one-by-one trackers. Direct partnership usually involves with high investments with a single publisher and a lot of human negotiations on different terms such as price, unit, any customizations, etc. Programmatic Guarantee (PG) deals. PG deals are one-to-one deals and very similar to direct partnership, where both advertisers and publishers agreed on a fixed number of impressions at a fixed price. Instead of buying directly with the publishers, PG deals have to go through a DSP. No actual IO or contract is required once the publisher sets up a deal in platform and then accepted by the advertisers in the DSP. Then the agreement is formed. There is no minimum required for PG deals, but if you want to append a brand publicity for your campaigns, usually the publishers will require a 500K minimum to make sure enough impressions will be collected for the study. Private marketplace (PMPs). There are two types of PMP deals: private auctions and preferred deals. Private auction usually involves with one publishers and a selected amount of advertisers, where publishers will set up a private deals with a price floor for the premium inventory and invite only certain amount of advertisers to participate in the auction, which is also known as real-time bidding (RTB). Preferred deals are one-to-one deals with fixed rate. Unlike PG deals, PMPs have no guaranteed impression values. Open exchange. This is the easiest buying format to set up, which requires no input from publisher side when setting up a campaign through a DSP. All the publishers and advertisers in the marketplace can participate via RTB auctions. Each participant can set criteria for targeting and brand safeties in their own DSPs or SSP to avoid frauds or unwanted ads. Now that we know how each buying type is different from one another, it's easier for you to understand the waterfall. In an ideal world, publishers would fulfill impressions for their direct partnerships first, as they would have a direct connection with the advertisers, and those advertisers are usually high profile, good for brandings, or the transaction volumes are much higher. The next level is the PG deals. Sometimes when there is a large PG deals, or when the advertisers reached out to troubleshoot, publishers may put certain PG deals in a higher rank than the direct deals. The following level is the PMPs. I would probably argue that sometimes PMPs and PGs have the same priority rank on the publisher's end, depending on which makes the higher yield. Lastly, open exchange. Whatever is left over from the different deals will be available on open exchange, and the rate is usually cheaper. Now, I don't know publishers makes the most money from which format, and may varies from publishers to publishers, but my favorite is to buy on open exchange because that gives the buyers most control. For both direct and PG deals, things from targeting, budgeting, pacing, launching, and pausing, almost the entire campaigns are controlled by publishers. Advertisers have no controls besides asking the publishers to make any needed changes. PMPs are a 50-50 situation. On open exchange, advertisers have the most control over their own campaigns. That's it for today's video. I hope you gain a better understanding of different buying formats and how the nature of the buying format factored it into the impression waterfall. If my video is helpful to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will continue to post more digital marketing related videos in the future.